Yes, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Safaya Adeze, and on this program, I talk about health and well-being, politics of great concern, and weekly declaration. Today, I'm going to be addressing one of the problems that embarrasses so many ladies in the public. Over the weekend, I was in one of the stores doing my shopping, and I observed this lady. She was so busy itching and scratching her under, you know what I mean, down below, her chamber down below. She was busy itching and itching and itching, and I was like, oh my God, yes, it is fine. She's just only answering the call of nature. But today, I decided to talk about it to address this problem. And one of these problems can be due to yeast infection. Yes, yeast infection. This infection makes you feel very hot down there, itchy, uncontrollably, not minding where you find yourself, itching, itching. Even at some point, people itch and itch and itch, and the place start bleeding, and you still continue itching without feeling any having any reason to stop. Yes. So today that's why I choose to talk about it today. I'm going to talk about yeast infection and how to cure it. And today I'm going to talk about what causes yeast infection. Yes, why it happens, and most importantly, how to clear it out of the body, out of the system. Firstly, I want you not to have the mindset that you got the infection from toilet. People always think that it's toilet infection. The main culprit is a fungus called Candida albicans. It's a long name. It's a fungal infection. It's not a bacterial infection. Importantly, it lives inside your vagina. Yes, it's a habitant there. It's a tenant in your vagina. It lives in your vagina. Is in fact, it's a landlord in your vagina. It lives there. Yes. Now ask me the question: why is it living there and causing infection? That is another question. Okay. Right now, as we speak, Candida is part of your normal body flora. So, as I asked before, why does it make you itch like as if you have thorns or something on your body? But this is because your vagina is like quarters, and this quarters is well organized. Everybody knows their job. There's security man there, and there's people who are living there. The good bacteria is called lactobacillus. Its job is to produce acid that keeps the environment of the vagina acidic, making it have low pH. That is why your pants used to bleach when you wear it for a long time. Right. This lactobacillus also keep the yeast, which is Candida albicans, in check. It controls this. It gives a margin line. So even if the Candida albicans is there, it has no power to override itself. Okay, it is kept in check. You understand? So the yeast, which is the Candida albicans, behave itself. So everybody will be in peace. But trouble starts when something starts killing the security guard. Yeah? When something starts killing that security guard that keep that yeast in check, problem starts. When lactobacillus is dying or reducing in number, the environment of the vagina becomes less acidic. So the security who is keeping it in check is we go. Then the yeast that is in the vagina will now say, oh, there's nobody to keep it in check. It begins to grow uncontrollably, multiplying, overpowers the system. That overgrowth is what causes redness, itching, and that is what we call imbalance of power. In other words, lactobacillus Candida have won the election. What can kill the security guard? Or giving this Candida albicans the power to start misbehaving? The power is antibiotics. If you abuse antibiotics, you take antibiotics without prescription. Some people, every little thing, they run to go and take antibiotics. If you take antibiotics or you abuse antibiotics, let me put it that way. If you abuse antibiotics, it it kills your normal flora there and cause the increase of this bad bacteria to grow, this yeast fungus to begin to grow. Then number two is the abuse of before I forget, when this happen, the good and bad bacteria dies. Yes, when it kill lactobacillus, it's also killing every bacteria in your body. Remember, candida is a fungus, it's not a bacteria. So there's a chance that as it has killed lactobacillus, it has left the fungus behind. Yes. So antibiotics doesn't work for everything. It doesn't work for certain type of infections. So now, if antibiotics have killed lactobacillus, what remains? Candida albicans will increase in number. Secondly is sugar. If you are fond of taking sugary things, drinking sugary things, yeast love sugar. When your blood sugar is high, maybe you are diabetic or you ate food with sugar, you are feeding the Candida albicans lunch to grow, food to grow and multiply and overpower your system. Then another thing that can cause it again is your hormone. If you're pregnant or you're on birth control hormone, it can give the yeast more strength to grow. Then again, some people have douched their vagina like their washing pipe. They want to keep their your body, they want to keep themselves clean. Yeah, that is fine. But you don't have to douche. If you douche, you are douching away the security guard that keep your body in check. So these are the things that can bring your pH to abnormal level. So now that we have talked about the causes, so now how can you find out? One, not every itching is caused by yeast. Sometimes can be bacterial vaginosis or trichomoniasis. We'll talk about that later. So don't use yeast medicine for trichomoniasis or bacterial vaginosis. It will not work. You need to get diagnosed by the doctor. And for diagnosis, they're going to take a sample of your vaginal discharge. They will put something there, a special instrument, collect it and put it, take for MCS, which you call microscopic culture and sensitivity. Then after diagnosis, they will check and be sure that it's yeast infection and give you antifungal medication, not antibiotics to treat yeast. And they usually come in two forms. One is cream, one is pastry. We call it pastry, which you insert in your vagina. When you start it in your vagina, it will now melt there and kill all whatever that is there. They call it contrimazole. And yes, so that is what you can use in that area. All right, good. Another way you can also treat it is with oral pill. You take it orally, swallow it. You know it's antifungal. It is common example is cotrimoxazole. One dose you love. I'm not your doctor. If you have problem, meet your own doctor. Okay, this is to educate you. So I'm just teaching you. Consult your personal doctor so you can check if that drug is good for you or not, especially if you are pregnant. Number 3, see those home remedies they teach on TikTok that if you have fungal infection, please put garlic or put yogurt. Nah, it's a reproductive organ. It's not your kitchen arena where you put onion, garlic or everything. Putting those things inside can even introduce bacteria into your abuna. So please use only approved medicine. Don't go and put garlic in your vagina.